Alright, hello. Testing 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and the headphones are coming off. And we're back to our Rimworld experience. Here we are, we're looking at a battery. That's the most important thing that we could possibly be looking at. The colony continues to go well. Uh, Alright, great. Now we come to a cut. To one of our first bloody experiences. A red fox hunted a squirrel, which is no big deal, but it's something we should take note of. Foxes can hunt people if there isn't not enough food. Now we're going to complete, or at least start planning our living space. This is more like a living room or a recreational room. Just putting up some simple wooden areas. I realize I put these chairs backwards, but that's not something to worry about. I do that all the time. Sometimes I think I might have done that on purpose, so I could sit like a cool dude, like an interrogation. Sit with your legs going the wrong way. You know what I mean. We have some granite things to haul, and I'm going to put in a refrigerator. The reason I want to put in a refrigerator, because I don't know if it's helpful or not, but this is a mod, and basically what the refrigerator does is allows me to have a cooled area within those 2 blocks, meaning people can just take their meals from there and eat by the table, eat at the table. Because when people don't eat at the table, they get a mood debuff. As you can see, our rooms are all red. That means they're pretty bad. And the things that are making it bad is the cleanliness. And the cleanliness of a room has a massive factor on it, because the lowest denominator of all the stats of a room brings down the charm of the room by a massive amount. So if everything's great about the room but it's dirty, then most of the stuff doesn't really matter. You could have gold everything. If it's really dirty, your colonists will not like the room and you'll get a mood debuff. So we have our first raid, Jesse J.D. Ramos. He's alright. He's incapable of dumb labor though, and especially early on in economy. In any economy, in any colony as well. If somebody can't do dumb labor, then it's really more, I'm not going to say harmful, but they hamper the success of the colony a lot. Because a lot of things are just hauling and such, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. But it doesn't matter anyway. I don't think I'm going to keep him because I want someone who can haul and clean. Here we have the first real mistake in my playthrough. I underestimate the speed of our raider, and he gets a few pot shots off at us. He's only wielding a club. However, Remy finishes him off with a rifle shot to the head, not the head, but rifle shot close range is going to do some damage, and Remy's able to finish him off. When we get away, each of us with just a few bruises and scrapes, nothing serious, which means we could just kind of rest it off. Whoops. Which means we could just kind of rest it off, which won't put us in too much danger of an infection or anything, but I'm still going to have us use some herbal medicine. Herbal medicine is really good in this game. I use herbal medicine for almost everything. The only thing I use regular medicine for is for constructing medical beds, which require 10 medicine, and operations, and sometimes diseases. Some diseases are really nasty and you just want to use the best medicine possible on them. Here we go, Mike's finishing up part of the rec room. And here we cut to later. I used some of my medicine, so I'm regaining some medical supplies, and then I go back to doing what I do best, which is working with wood in the Camelot colony. I'm sure that's a joke I'll use a lot. And then before I go to bed, I give myself some hauling work to do. So in the morning, I will come out, and first thing I will do is haul all these things to their appropriate homes. And then I set a grave to be built. I built it a little bit out of the way. If need be, I can dig up the body and incinerate it and move the grave. I have Remy move the grave. He's disgusted by, God forbid Remy do any manual labor or anything a little bit disgusting. The artist, you know what I mean? God, most annoying people. That's okay. And then we both go back to working with our wood. Something we do a lot here at Camelot. Oh, look at that. Berries. Very interesting. Some great editing. And then here we cut to our first, I think, major positive event is that we get a colonist to join us. He's just wandering by and he notices us. And the reason I accept him is because his trait given in the bio is that he's a colony starter, which means he has some construction abilities and generally good. Although what this guy cannot do is any medical work, any social work, or any firefighting. So he's not completely on the level, and he's ugly. And so him being ugly makes me afraid to add one of my friends, to give him one of my friends the namesake. Because Remy's already taken, so I don't know who else I would be. I don't have any ugly friends, to be honest. Except for Remy, who is currently working with wood. So you can see I changed his priorities. I'm going to have him mostly be hunting and growing. I think that's what I said. I don't even know anymore. And yeah, so I think that's what we're going to call it. We have a positive outcome here, and I really appreciate you guys watching this, I guess. I mean, who cares, really? Alright, where's the button again? Alright, goodbye.